Okay, so let's talk about Goodnight Mommy, the remake from Amazon. So we already talked about the original movie, and you can check out that video if you haven't as well. I already uploaded it this week, but this movie, if you know, I think if you watch the original, you know what we're about to get into. So I don't know if there really is much to say, but we'll still talk about it because I think that this is definitely an interesting choice here because the Goodnight Mommy twist and turn is very synonymous with the movie. And I think that to make a remake with a lot of people already having watched that movie, it's interesting, right? But nonetheless, let's get into it. So we follow the same story of two brothers who go and get dropped off in the countryside to stay with their mother. Their father and their mother, of course, are split, and so the father's dropping them off, and one of the boys is very much so like weirded out when they get in there because they see this rotten food and their mother now has a bandaged up face, and it makes you feel like what is going on here, right? So they start to get a little suspicious about the mother. What is happening? What is she trying to do? And she's very mean, right, at this point as well, even to a point of tearing up a picture that one of the boys gives them. And even the boys are now getting a little bit worried about who, in fact, this mother could actually be because they see the mother has different eye color compared to what they know their mother to have, and the bandages. They want to know what's under those bandages as well. So one day they actually do find some blood stained in the barn that they have, and they're just like, whose blood is this? Like, what is going on? What is the deal here? And one of the boys finally confronts the mother, saying they are not the real mother. And what leads into this is that they pretty much say, you know what? I'm gonna make you know I'm your mother, and takes the boy into the bathroom, into an icy water, and pretty much is like, you're not leaving until you say I'm your mother, which the boy finally does. So the boys are pretty much like, you know what? We can't stay here. We gotta get out of here. They go to a neighbor's house that is vacant for the time being, and they stay there until the police show up and bring them back home. The mom is now not wearing her bandages, and one of the police officers actually asks for a selfie, and the selfie is because the mother's actually an actress, and this is the reason she got the work done, because she's an actress and just wanted to sort of do some touch-ups here and there. And so the next day when she wakes up, she is now tied down, and the boys start to torture her with icy water, asking her to tell them the truth of who she really is and where their mother really is as well. And this leads them into a whole back and forth between the mom and the boys, until eventually the mom is like, I am the real mother. I am just having different eye color because I wear contacts since I'm an actress, and I did the face work and all of that because I'm an actress. This is who I am. The other boy finally realizes this, and he goes to check for the contacts, and he's just like, you are telling the truth. So Elias, the boy, he unties the mother and wonders why his brother Lucas would lie to him about all of this. Why would he continue to egg this on? And so the mother's like, I want to show you something, and takes him to the barn where they see the blood-stained stain. Blood stain. Okay, I can't talk sometimes. And she explains that Lucas actually died right there, and that it was actually Elias who killed him accidentally when they were playing with a gun. And so this is very much so groundbreaking, right? Because throughout this whole time, we thought that Lucas and Elias were a brother and brother together, but it turns out that the other brother was dead this whole time, and he was just in Elias's head. And very much so, we see Elias not being able to cope with this. He doesn't know what she's talking about because he's been living with this brother for all this time. And I think once you like lie to yourself so much, it definitely is hard for somebody to come out of it, especially a kid. And so he can't stand to hear this, and he pushes the mother down as she falls, and she doesn't die of the fall, but she is holding a lantern lamp, and this is what turns into the ignition for the barn to just go into flames. And we see that Elias leaves, and behind him is Lucas and his real mother. Of course, this is all in his head as well, and he just walks away with them. So pretty much this ending, I think we definitely knew the ending was coming if you've watched the original one as well, with the whole thing with Lucas not actually being there and also just being a figment of Elias' imagination. And I thought it was an interesting way to redo the story as well and give it a new look, right? But overall, it is the same story. So we pretty much know that the mother is sort of abusive towards Elias because she sort of unconsciously still blames Elias for what happened to Lucas, and this is the reason that she might just get a little bit more pissed off whenever he's mentioning Lucas here and there. But at the same time, she knows this is the only way he can cope with what he had done. I think the father and the mother sort of had this split as well, and the father doesn't really want to see the mother because of what happened, because it was probably his gun that the kids were playing with, and that sort of is this guilt that he still feels about this whole situation as well. As we know, the mother had the bandages because she was an actress. She was getting work done. She had different eye color because she was an actress as well, wearing different contacts probably for different roles. And so that's pretty much a explanation right there of everything that's happened. And I definitely do think that it is interesting that they remade this, like I said, because a twist that's so iconic. I feel, especially when Goodnight Mommy first came out, everybody was talking about that twist. And to remake something like that, I don't know, it just didn't make that much sense to me to do it. But if you watched it, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure you hit that notification bell up here. We're on the road to 25,000 subscribers. Once we hit that, we're doing a giveaway. So you don't want to miss out on that by hitting the notification bell to know when that giveaway video drops. Hit that subscribe button down below. But as always, that is going to do it for me. I'll see all of you next time. Check out all our other videos we did. We did a video on Pearl and Barbarian as well. A ton of movies that have come out this weekend as well we need to catch up on. But we already did a review on See How They Run, as well as some other stuff that you might want to go check out. So go check that out right now. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe. Stay positive. Hey, if you're still listening, really appreciate you making it all the way to the end. We will have our live podcast tonight recorded. I'm going to try this for the first time where we'll do the podcast, we'll record it, and then upload it tomorrow probably. So if you want to come join live, ask questions, all of that, be part of the podcast through your questions, that definitely would be something we're going to do today. So we're going to experiment, but really appreciate you making it to the end. Check out our other reviews we did on Pearl, Barbarian, as well as the Atlanta episode recaps, and we have so much more to come. Also, make sure you are checking out our website, culturelixir.com, as well as our Twitter or TikTok, Culture Elixir. And also, we will be having a Patreon opening that's going to have some pretty awesome stuff for it. Trust me, you're going to want to not miss out on this. We do have our giveaway on the way as well, so that's a lot of things that we have planned. You don't want to miss out on anything, so make sure you're hitting that notification bell, as well as that subscription. And I'll see all of you next time. Like I said, podcast tonight, 9:30 p.m. CST. I have it on the community board, and I will make a live event as well, so you know when that's dropping. But thank you so much for everybody. We're getting to that 25K really soon, and I cannot wait. We'll have a celebration, a challenge, as well as the giveaway, and so much more to come. But as always, I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.